see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light today, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence, and the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see your blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the tide. I can't find the point where our two paths align. But you're the night sky. I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet. I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. Be my night sky.
close, it starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. My love, I'm gone. I need to be strong. The darkness it tried to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity. Gravity.
Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe in something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me, hold on to me. climb the greatest heights, jump down and have a fight. And that's all we'll ever like, but that can never change my mind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, beat it, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, beat it, ever like. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this. We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. Yeah. When it hurts like this, ever like, beat it, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, beat it, ever like. When it hurts like this, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, ever like, when it hurts like this.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our cloudlands when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the monsoon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on the full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drive me around in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aspire Sports Show. I'm Tyler, with my guests here. We got Giggs, we got Ryan, we got Kyle. And if you didn't see his video, he's famous now. He's had 600 views now. Nearly half of them are himself watching the video over. Just
Over
kidding.
half. I did
No,
watch it about 6 times though, just to. I don't know why. Maybe I love myself.
But yeah, I mean, we released a bunch of videos today. I think we did a really good job with some of the videos, and we have waiver wire up already. So if you need some waiver wire advice, it's up there. We have some injury news, some big ones that we got to talk about here, and obviously we got this exciting game going on tonight. It might be exciting. At least we get to see Brady probably. Well, we'll see. Maybe Danny Dimes is the new Eli. And they beat them tonight. I have this hunch. What do you guys think?
I mean, they did lose to the Bears.
I do not have that hunch.
No, they're gonna probably beat them.
All right, I'm betting on them. I'm betting on them
Benny
tonight.
Benny Scritzy boy in the chat says he's taking the upset tonight.
Did he say that?
That's why we don't have him on this.
All right, let's go, Benny. That's what I'm saying. Let's go, baby. It's going to be Danny Dimes dropping dimes on that defense. But yeah, let's go ahead and just obviously let's talk about some of the big news. Big news today. You have Jimmy G, who's there. I think he's probably going to be done for season. Then you have George Kittle, who's probably, they said 8 weeks, I think, but probably is going to be done for season as well. You have Kenny Galladay's hurt. He's week to week, so not playing this week. I think he's already been ruled out. You have Jonathan Taylor, who's dealing with an ankle injury. I'm not sure how serious it is, but only had like 12 carries or 10 carries this past week. And Jordan Wilkins, we kind of been talking about him previously on the show. Hopefully you picked him up. He's somebody who just offers that upside if something were to happen to Jonathan Taylor. So hopefully you got him. But I think this is my prediction here. I guess it's not really a prediction, but I'm going to say this. I think Jimmy G's played his last game in San Francisco. What do you guys think?
You're probably right. I don't know what his doesn't he have like a few more years left? But you think they just
he has 2 more years, but he only has, if they cut him, it's $2 million in dead money. So that's why I think they probably would just cut him.
I had a conversation I think with Pat earlier when he said, you think they just tank now for one of the quarterbacks? I'm like, I think they already have too many wins to tank for one of those quarterbacks. Like, don't they at least they have like 3 or 4 wins already, don't they?
I don't know, honestly. I'll have to check. I don't know.
And I don't see if the Jets win a game, it might be one.
That's an if.
Yeah, that is a big if. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, you never know. I gotta get my freaking keyboard set up here. Here we go. I'll check right now. But yeah, I'd imagine the Jets are probably honestly going to get the first pick here. Wouldn't you say?
Like Justin Fields, though.
What?
I do like Justin Fields, though, as a second quarterback in this upcoming draft. But, like I said, if the 49ers already have more than 2 wins, they're not going to have the first or second pick.
I'm checking right now. They have 4 wins.
Yeah.
Who we got for like the worst? Obviously the Jets, the Giants right there. They have 1 win. Jacksonville, yeah, they're going to be in the running for first overall pick.
Isn't there
so there's no way.
From Oregon that should be perfect for the Giants if they have that 2 pick?
I don't know. Giggs is big into college football. Giggs, who are some of the prospects?
How many chins is that? Wait, can we count how many chins Stritz has in this picture? 4, 5,
prospects
6,
for the quarterback position
7.
or?
Yeah, for quarterbacks coming out in this draft.
There's the 2 big names, which are Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Oregon has another good quarterback. Justin Herbert just came out of Oregon. I think.
Doesn't Oregon have like really good linemen?
Yeah, they always have good offensive linemen and defensive linemen.
So, I mean, obviously we'll have
I don't
Probably
think.
the first two picks will be Jacksonville and Jets, so they'll probably take those two then, right? You think they'll go 1 and 2?
Yeah, I don't. I don't see them. I don't see anyone really moving the needle like Justin Fields or Trevor Lawrence can at the quarterback position in the draft. I just think those two are the bee's knees, and then everyone else is just like B minus. Because Justin Herbert, Tua, I don't think there's as much separation between those two as some people thought.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Trevor and Lawrence and Justin Fields are head and shoulders above everyone else.
Well, then it'll be exciting because Jacksonville apparently has benched. I know he is hurt, but apparently they officially have benched him. So, and that's Minshew. So, I guess they're going for hopefully Trevor Lawrence here. Yo, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're ready for the game, huh? Let's go ahead and talk about some of our, I guess, favorite plays, or if you have some bets, Ryan or Gigs, bets. I want to talk DFS real quick. If you're going to play DFS tonight, I think a really sneaky captain spot is going to be Tyler Johnson tonight. I think he has a pretty good game tonight, or Scotty Miller. Those are the two that I really like. And then I'd go with I would start both quarterbacks tonight in DFS lineups. I'd go Danny Dimes and Brady. I definitely want to put Brady or Danny Dimes in the captain spot, but I would put one of those receivers or even Sterling Shepard. I think is a solid captain spot tonight as well.
Wow.
So any bets that you guys like? I can see the Steelers fan, but what team is Ryan rooting for? Oh, Ryan, who are you rooting for?
Well, I'm rooting for the Buccaneers. The first bet that I'm looking at, as I've kind of liked it all day, is Fournette going over 41.5 rushing yards. I think we always talk about it. I know you've talked about it. Of all the running backs there, you think Fournette's kind of like the guy and has gained the trust of Brady the most. So now that he's back healthy, it's 41.5, especially in a game where they're projected the Buccaneers to take an early lead and kind of have it. Rushing the ball at that point becomes more important, and I like Fournette going over 41.5.
What is the
Maybe
line
Fournette
at right
likes
now?
you.
The line for the game,
Yeah,
12.5.
Yeah, 12.5.
12.5.
Yeah.
Do you think over or under? What are you going to go?
Like over or under 46.
No. For the spread.
I think the Bucks cover that.
You think so? What do you think, Giggs? What do you think?
I think the Bucks could easily cover it, but it just feels like a trap game.
I know that's how I feel about this game. I just feel like it's one of those games that's just too easy.
I just don't, only because the Giants are just so depleted. It's not even like they really have that much talent rolling. I mean, not that Danny Dimes isn't. I think he's all right. I think he's a pretty good quarterback for the future, but that Bucks defense is so good. And Brady, I mean, I think they're going to capitalize almost every time they have the ball. They're going to put points on the board early. Giants are going to play from behind, so I could see starting somebody like Darius Slayton. Is he healthy?
Yeah, I think he's healthy.
But
Playing.
Shepard, I don't think it's too far fetched. Maybe even Gallman. I mean, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think they're going to run the ball.
No, I
at
think
all.
Gallman's.
I think
decent,
he's
if
going to
you
get
have to.
Yeah, I think he's going to get realistically 15 carries, 40 to 50 yards, maybe a touchdown, maybe. If they get in the goal line, I could see him punching one in. But I just don't see the Buccaneers losing this game. NFC game, it just because it's so tight in that conference right now. They can't afford to lose any games. They've already lost 2, right?
Who? The Bucks?
Yeah, 1.
I think they lost 2.
They've lost 2, so they just can't afford to lose games. I think they'll be prepared and they'll blow them out early.
I agree. I think they'll probably blow them out. But I am going to say, I know all of you guys are going to take the Bucks. I'm going to take my record's probably like Rodney Harrison, 2-12. Yeah, although his picks are always just the dumb picks. He doesn't go against everybody else. He's just yeah, man, the Patriots are going to really win today. He's such a homer.
I am starting Fournette tonight, and he needs to get me 14.5 points for me to tie.
But let's go ahead and any other Gigs? What what about Galladay news? What do you think? Like me personally, I saw something that somebody said on Twitter today. I forget who it was. Maybe like the football doc said something. He said that he thinks Galladay's going to take his time coming back because of the contract situation. He's going to say he's going to feel 100% right. So it's going to be a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah, Detroit's already looking at bringing in Mohamed Sanu for a visit. So I don't expect Kenny Galladay to be in any rush to get back on the field. And how you feel about Jimmy Garoppolo? Maybe that was the last time we saw him as a 49er. Maybe that's the last time we saw Kenny Galladay as a Detroit Lion, because he's openly said it on Twitter, and he's not happy about the contract negotiations and where they're at. And players have a history of leaving Detroit during their rookie contracts. So
That's so disappointing too. Well, I guess he just can't stay on the field as well. So it's kind of, he's a stud when he plays. It's just, he's been a little bit banged up. I
You
don't
think
know.
the chance he gets traded, Gigs?
I would prefer he get traded, because if he's going to walk, we might as well get something for him.
Right.
So this new signing isn't a good sign for Galladay owners. Let's say that.
It's true.
Well, he's not signed
So if-
yet. Don't mark me on that. He's visiting,
Yeah,
but he may
but-
sign. It would make sense.
Like you said, though, I
Where?
mean, him just coming in regardless
Where is he
isn't a
visiting?
good sign. The Lions.
No. Oh, you're saying Sanu's visiting. I thought you were saying Galladay was visiting.
Yes.
Oh. Sanu, damn, that's Hey.
I don't know. Danny Dimes going to come out and show up. Oh, you think so, Derek? He's going to show up tonight, huh? We'll see.
Oh,
Danny
no,
Dimes
that-
ain't doing nothing.
You know what that means? Derek put a bet on the Giants. Derek, come on. What are you thinking?
Giggs is a Lions fan. Yes, he was a little sad yesterday. I mean, I don't know. Like this year is like kind of weird for the NFL. Like I don't know what to expect from some of these teams. Like the Titans, you have them losing now to the Bengals. I mean, I do think that the Bengals are our right team, but then you have like the Bucks. You know, they lose to the Bears, and then the Bears lose a couple games in a row. Like I just don't know
And the Bucks
like
lost to
who's real
who
and
else
who's
did they
not.
lose to? That's who I was trying to think.
Well, then you have also the Packers
Yeah.
get dismantled.
For the second time.
Well, I don't. Did they get?
Yeah,
beat? I
they
don't know what
only
the final
scored
score
10.
was.
Killed
They only
them.
scored 10 points against the Bucks. They got fucking
Well,
destroyed.
yeah, they got killed by the Bucks. But what was the
Yeah.
final to the Minnesota game?
I think again, wasn't it only 10 points they
28-24,
scored?
I think it
Oh,
was.
really? Wow, they actually came back a little bit then.
28-22. Yeah. So,
Well, maybe. Or when did they score those points?
are they pretenders? You think? Are they contenders?
I just think everyone's underestimating Minnesota. I mean, they were in the playoffs just last year, and they've been in the playoffs like 2 of the past 3. And I know they're not the same team as before, but they still have good weapons. And
They almost did beat the
Kirk
Seahawks.
Cousins.
Came down to the final play. I'm pretty sure, didn't it? Like if Russ scored on the last play of the game.
They ain't that bad.
Agreed. That is true. And then you have the Raiders. The Raiders. They a contender, you think? They beat Kansas City. But then who'd they lose to like the next week? I feel like, they lost to the Patriots too. So it's just like some weird, I don't know what to expect of some of these teams. I just don't know if they're real or not.
It's just a
Oh, they
weird
lost-
season. There's like no real home game, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true too. That definitely factors in. You wish, hopefully after the election, some things change, and there's some games. I want to be able to go to a Steelers game. That's all I want to do. I want to.
I was supposed to go to the Thanksgiving game. Blinn he already offered me a free ticket of everything before all this shit happened. I said yes, I'll go, and then, fuck me, right?
So I guess let's talk a little bit about the game tonight. So Giggs, what about you? Do you have some good bets that you've been looking at today? DFS plays, whatever it may be.
No gambling on this game. It's a game I'm gonna try to stay 6 feet away from.
You're gonna social
it.
distance from.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my social distance from this game. I don't know. I think it could be a funny narrative. Maybe Tom Brady just can't beat the Giants. Maybe he's got like PTSD every time he sees the NY on the helmets. But I don't know. I'm hoping it's a good game, and I don't know why they didn't flex Baltimore, Pittsburgh into this game, or what was another good matchup? There's another really good matchup I felt like they could have had this game, but I'm expecting the Bucks to blow them out. I don't think the Giants can be competitive because the Bucks defense is just really, really good, and the Giants offense is really, really bad. So I don't see how they can move the ball unless Tom Brady messes up or maybe a couple fumbles from Jones and Fournette, but I don't see that happening.
Agreed. They'll need some luck because that offensive line in New York does not look good. We've talked about it a lot. So I'd imagine that, man, the Bucks will just control the line of scrimmage. They won't be able to do much. And then I don't know. I think they'll get down pretty early and it'll just be Jones throwing picks and it will be ugly from the start, I think.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to get the run established at all. And
No.
They're not going to have play action, and then it's just, all right, I'm going to try to get one of my receivers, and we're passing again. I honestly don't think Wayne Gallman could get 40 yards this game rushing.
Essentially, that Minnesota Packers game almost ended like exactly like the Baltimore Steelers game. They had 47. It took them 47 seconds. They must have had like a minute, and then they ran 5 plays, 31 yards, and they didn't get it. So, since I didn't really remember how that went at the end, so in case anybody else here didn't, it's kind of interesting.
What do you think of Steelers versus Seahawks rematch? Well, that'd be interesting. Yes. I am worried about the Steelers. I do think that they're a really good team, but I also think that when they play a team like Kansas City, I think Kansas City's going to expose them a little bit. I really do think this. I think that. I think the offense is good, but I don't know. I just can't fully buy in yet because then I'll get my hopes up, and I can't get my hopes up. But I do think the Seahawks are definitely real contenders. Man, they look good. They dismantled the 49ers. I thought that was going to
won't make the playoffs.
Thoughts on Fournette tonight? I think Fournette is going to be a pretty solid play. I don't know if he's going to get the 14 points that Kyle needs, but I do think he's going to be a pretty
15.
solid play. If Cook stays healthy, I like the Vikings, though the Packers defense.
If he gets 14 points, I'm dropping him. First thing in the morning.
I'll take him. Browns are contenders.
I'm not actually going to do that.
I know Ryan was big on the Browns earlier in the year. He was saying how the Steelers might lose to them.
They're contenders for a top 10 pick. That's really
no. The Browns are like close. It's just, I'm sorry, Baker's not it.
Hey, they did beat the Bengals, and the Bengals beat the Titans.
I disagree. I agree with Tyler about the Chiefs matchup against the Steelers. Yes, I think it would really show. I mean, really, I'm not worried about Lamar. Lamar, in my opinion, sucks. I think the Steelers will beat the Ravens as long as they have Lamar. I think that there's no way because this might be Ben's last year. If they win a Super Bowl, I hope he retires on a good note, but.
Not according to, I think it was Keyshawn Johnson said he thinks he could play 6-7 more years. I don't know why
let's talk.
he thinks that.
Come on.
I have a question about tonight. Is Bradbury going to shadow Mike Evans?
I don't know because I don't think you shadowed Fulgham. Was it last week, right?
Yeah.
So I think he does. I'd imagine. I feel like I think he's shadowed like 3 or 4 weeks, but he didn't shadow Fulgham, which I thought was kind of weird. But I think Mike Evans demands like shadow coverage. I hope so, because I told a lot of people not to play him because of that. So, what do you guys think?
I think we should do the bets for touchdown scorers.
Yeah, but do you think he's going to shadow him or not?
I don't know what the stats have been on shadowing, but I feel like Mike Evans is one that, they usually.
I mean, look at it this way:
right now.
Do the Bears or do the Giants have the player, like the personnel, to shadow anybody?
Bradbury.
He shadowed people before.
I'm okay, I guess, but does it matter?
All right, I'll look into it right now. Go ahead and do whatever. Actually, I have it already pulled up here. So, New York Giants, Bradbury, week 2, Allen Robinson shadowed. Week 3, shadowed Kendrick Bourne. Week 5, shadowed Cooper. Week 7, he shadowed Deshaun Jackson. Why wouldn't he shadow Fulgham? That's weird. Deshaun Jackson, 77% of the time.
So my guess is no. He'll probably be on what's his face? Miller.
He'll be on the 1. That's my guess.
I
But
feel
if
like
he's
it could
on
be-
smaller wide receivers, I can't imagine.
Well,
Like,
no,
they-
he shadowed Allen Robinson and
Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
No.
Cooper's
You can make a
not
case
as
that
big
all
as
those guys he
Fulgham and-
shadowed are those teams' number 1. Like Deshaun Jackson, if healthy, would be considered the number 1.
Besides
there.
Bourne, I don't know what the hell that was up with Bourne.
Well, I bet
that
was
one's weird.
Debo out at the time. Maybe Ayuk is still,
Yeah,
because
they had
he's
somebody
a rookie.
else
They
shadowing
don't have him
Ayuk.
in the X position yet. I don't know. It sounds like he's going to shadow him. And honestly, if he's your best corner, why would you? And if he does shadow players regularly, why would you not have him on Mike Evans? Because they don't have Godwin here.
So
I
based
think
on,
he'll shadow him.
would you take Mike Evans under 55.5 yards?
No.
No, I think that's a pretty good number. I think for all these shadowed, these are his numbers that he's given up. He's given up 33, and this isn't 100% of the time he hasn't shadowed. Now I don't know if Mike Evans ever goes into the slot. I don't know, but he gave up 33 yards for Allen Robinson, 32 to Bourne, 8 to Cooper, which is pretty good, I guess. That's 76% of the time. But Deshaun Jackson, 34 yards. So I think Mike Evans. I just think that Tom Brady's too good. Where yes, you can shadow, but he's gonna get him a couple of times.
Fair.
Yeah, he might get to Steve. I don't know.
Ronald Jones. Kyle, yeah, we can do that right after. It's going to roll tonight. 2 TDs because Jackson is washed. Who is Jackson?
Vincent Jackson. Buccaneers great.
Remember him? He was a beast.
Remember what the fuck's his name? I'm not gonna remember his name now. I keep going.
How do you feel about Gronk tonight? I like Gronk tonight. I think he's a solid play. I think with Godwin out, he'll be like kind of the middle of the field type of guy. I do like Tyler Johnson too, though. I like him in DFS. Go ahead, Kyle. Let's
Cadillac Williams.
Go ahead. Cadillac Williams. I do remember Cadillac Williams. Go ahead with your. I'm assuming you want to do the touchdown scorers.
We'll do the Steve scorers. Yeah, first down touchdown.
Deshaun
scorer.
Jackson is washed.
Oh, Deshaun Jackson. Oh, Ben, we thought you were talking about Lamar Jackson because he's washed up too. All right, I think the first touchdown scorer. I don't even think it's really a question. Honestly, it's Scotty Miller.
What are his odds? What are you looking at?
Plus
FanDuel?
750 FanDuel. Right,
Really?
Ryan?
I bet
would
it's
go
kind of
for
Thousand on-
net plus 850.
850 for Fournette. That's not too bad. I'd imagine this is probably. I haven't looked at it yet. I'd imagine this is like what Ryan was talking about last night. It's probably so stacked to the Bucks.
Yeah. I like Gronk.
What
And he's
is
boosted.
his?
Kings.
Oh, I'm going Tyler Miller. Book it.
And for my
Or Tyler Miller. Tyler Johnson. 1500.
anytime Daniel Jones is running one in tonight, so you better be ready to bet on that. Plus 430 for the anytime.
What are they betting on that, Kyle? 350?
350, 3,500. And if you win, you're gonna come and you're gonna donate 500 of that, and we'll put it towards charity, Ryan's charity of getting a new
Yep.
fucking webcam. Parlay for the people, Rag Guy.
Well, hold on. We didn't talk about the other side.
Yeah, Tanner, calm down, Ludi.
Gigs, who do you like for?
Heinz
Oh my
Ward?
God, look at those stacks on the other side. Gosh, or not the stacks, the odds. I think we're Slayton's. I feel like that. Like I kind of said against
Plus
Dallas.
1600.
I feel like it just has to be a big play. That's the only way it's going to happen. I'm going to say who?
Evan Ingram plus 1,300 is what I would go on the Giants side.
I'm going to go on the Giants side. I'm going to go with their defense. I feel like if they're going to score, pick off Brady for a pick six, take it to the bank. What do you guys think?
I think that
No.
Well, you got to. Who the hell are you going to pick?
I don't even want to pick someone from the Giants. I feel like it's wasting money.
No, you got to pick one. That's the
We're
name.
talking about anytime or first touchdown.
No, first touchdown.
Okay.
I think
Yeah, you can't get out that easy.
Tampa Bay 2 touchdowns. Their defense
I'll go Sterling Shepard on for
plus
the Giants.
plus 2,600. It's happening. Bucket $100 right now.
Book it, Ben.
Ben, if you don't do it, I'm gonna hack into your bank account and do it myself.
Who did you say, Ryan?
I said for the Giants, I would pick Sterling Shepard, but just to let the people know, if you actually are betting on these, do it on DraftKings. Their odds are usually a lot better
What
for
are you,
first and touchdown scoring.
you endorsed or something?
Yeah, they actually do pay me.
Are the Colts contenders?
No,
That's
Yeah, why not?
that is a funny looking question.
they're pretenders.
Um,
Listen, if the Colts got beat by the Browns, okay, pretty good. Me personally, I don't believe in Phillip Rivers at all.
that's what I was gonna say.
I think their defense is fine, but I don't believe in Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers is like a poor man's Ben Roethlisberger. Like he tries to do things that he just shouldn't do. in
Well,
my
you guys
opinion.
said it yourself on our last show. Ravens won the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco.
It's true.
Yeah, but
And
But is
the
Frank
Broncos
Reich-
won a Super Bowl with a 46-year-old Peyton Manning.
is Frank Reich Harbaugh? No. And does he have the defense
Frank Reich's a
that
great
Baltimore
coach.
had?
And
Yeah.
they have a elite defense this year. Maybe not as good as Baltimore.
They're not. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't
offensive
even say they're
line is
elite, honestly.
Oh no, Indianapolis has a top 5 defense this year, hands down. Like that's not even.
I mean, I would say they're one of the top defenses. Yeah, I would agree. But elites, I say there's only like 2 or 3 defenses a
Elite
year
is
that are
a-
elite.
Okay, they gave up 39 rushing yards last week. I think they're number 1 or number 2 in rush defense in the NFL. I mean,
Hey,
they're
that doesn't mean
pretty
shit.
darn
The Steelers
good.
were number 1 in every category, and they got ran all over.
They have a better
yesterday.
defense than the Steelers. Quit.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's what you're thinking, then I definitely disagree.
Quit all that talk.
Yeah, I mean the Steelers are only 7-0, but whatever.
That's if the
Anyways.
Giants even get a tutty. You're right. They
But
probably won't even get a tutty.
I do think Daniel Jones is he's gonna do whatever he can to just ball out because that's just the kid plays with heart. I like Danny Jones. He's got a future in the NFL. Definitely top 5 defense for the Colts. Yeah, okay, Stritz.
Giving
Let's
up less
get you on
passing.
the show.
They've given up less passing than the Steelers, and they've
What
given up less rushing than the Steelers.
What is this?
They've
The
given up less
Stritzinger
rushing
hour?
touchdowns.
Let's look at all these.
What else have they done?
Wait, what are all the things you listed? Relist those. Go ahead.
And they've given up less passing touchdowns. Yeah, that's right. Less passing touchdowns, less rushing touchdowns, less rushing yards.
And how many
less
games have they
yards.
lost?
2.
Oh, okay. There you go. That's all you need to know.
So no, I think that both of you, I think they're a good defense.
I do too.
that
I
they're
think
right there
they're.
top
You could
five.
say they're a top 5 defense. I just wouldn't. Elite is. I literally like.
Wouldn't
the,
you say top
the
5's
Bucks?
elite, though?
Yeah, I mean,
What does it take to be
but
elite?
like weeks ago, would we be saying they're a top 5? I mean, like they've been
Yes.
good consistently, sure,
Their
but they've
worst
also
week was
had
ag-
bad games.
No, their only bad game realistically to me.
They're a
was
good
against
defense. I'm not
Jacksonville.
denying
I don't
that
think
whatsoever.
that
Okay,
I don't
a
think
bad
that
week
people do
against
that.
Jacksonville. That's like
It was
okay.
week 1.
And if you're not going to sit here and make a case that the Steelers defense is, or that they're better than the Steelers defense, it just makes 0 sense to me. That's why, like, that's my thing. Okay, I guess you could say they're elite. You could make that argument. I could be wrong.
I mean,
about that.
I'm just calling balls and strikes. If
Yeah,
I
no,
want
Ben
to
said
have
it. Ben said
statistics,
it. Wait
they
until
have the best
January.
stats.
That's all we got to know. That's all that needs to be
Dumped
said.
water all over myself. All right.
Yeah.
What is
Thank
is
you, Ben.
Wooder?
Perfectly said.
What is Wooder?
Uh-huh.
All right. Anyways, I think they're a good defense, but let's move on to our next topic of the night, and that is, if you guys know what Thrive Fantasy is, no. If you want some good waiver wire pickups or some player news, check out our videos. We got a bunch of content, and we're gonna keep releasing
Thanks,
good
Andrew.
content. And tomorrow, we're gonna be releasing a buy and sell video. So guys that you should buy, guys that you should sell. I think you guys will enjoy that one. There's gonna be a big name on there that you're gonna be like, what the hell? Secret. His name starts with DK. No, anyways. So let's
Look what
talk
Andrew
about
said in the chat.
who's Andrew John placed the over on yards for Daniel Jones on Thrive app. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I guess it'll be a good little plug here. If you guys don't know what Thrive Fantasy is, they are a growing betting app betting company, I guess, that specializes in player props. They've given out over $1 million the past 2 years, nearly 1.5 million in prizes. So if you sign up today and use code ASPIRE, you get up to $50 deposit match on your first deposit. So sign up today. Play up or prop up, baby. Hey, yeah, let's go. And I didn't release a video. Dang it. I should have done one for Thrive Fantasy. Anyways, Thrive, if you're watching next time, I got you guys. So tonight, do we have the parlay of the people ready?
Yeah, we do. Ding, ding,
they're
ding,
waiting.
ding.
Oh, wait. Don't do it yet. I need to get this ready.
I'll just do it.
All right, go ahead, Kyle. Do it.
I already have it basically. Oh, that doesn't look right. Ryan, okay,
Yo.
First of all, here's what we need to ask you first, all right?
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yes. Is that what we just introed it with?
Yeah, go ahead. I got the air. I was just trying to do some filler noises. All right, go ahead. I did the air horn.
All right. For the parlay of the people, Okay, I'm going to start with Fournette over 41.5 rushing yards. Gronkowski to anytime touchdown scorer. Gronkowski over 46.5 receiving yards. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be covering 7.5 after the first half. I'll say it again. Gronk over 41.5 rushing yards.
Rushing.
Fournette over 1.5 rushing yards.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Gronk to score anytime. Gronk to have over 46.5 receiving yards, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be covering the first half spread of 7.5.
You're gonna spread what?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, there's the parlay for the people. So if you want to win some money tonight, Ryan's been on. You almost got it last week. Too bad Boston Scott didn't get it there for
last night.
No?
Yeah, but
last night. Yeah.
Plug for FanDuel Sportsbook.
Yes.
Since we on leg, you got your money back, so we're calling it a tie.
True. That is a good call. You did get your money back last night if you did the parlay for the people, because like Ryan said, if you do 3 or more legs, and what are the odds? I think they're like they have to be
minus 200 or greater.
Yeah, minus 200 or greater. So they have to have better odds than that. 3 legs. If you miss 2 of them, or if you miss 1 of them, but hit 2 of them, then you get your money back. So you can't beat that. And they're the only ones that I think offer the same game parlay with all the options that they got.
We'll say it again.
So.
The parlay for the people. And okay, there we go. I figured out how we're gonna do it now on. Okay, guys.
All right.
If you're in the chat and you like that air horn, if it blew out your ears, that's all that matters. Okay. Oh,
You like that?
And what about? I couldn't hear because of my dad is. What did he say? Not my friggin' house.
Go ahead, Ryan. Do it one more time.
What, the parlay for the people?
Yeah, let me do the intro though this time. It's good because now we can do the intro. The parlay for the people. All right, Ryan, go ahead.
All right, we are doing. First one is Leonard Fournette to have over 41.5 rushing yards. Okay, over 41.5 rushing yards. Gronk to score a touchdown anytime. Gronk to have over 46.5 receiving yards, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be covering the first half spread of 7.5. $10 would win you about 120.
120.
Wow,
Just
Ryan,
Kyle Ivan.
you're a beast.
So wait, we're sick of it, Kyle. So Giggs, what about from you? Any final thoughts here, bets or anything like that?
I will not be gambling on this
Oh
game.
yeah, he's not gambling.
But I do like the over on Fournette rushing yards. I think that sounds like a solid play.
What is it? 41.5? Was that it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, any final thoughts going into this weekend? Maybe I will say I think that if you're picking players up this week, I think there's two guys that really need to be at the top of your waiver wire list, and that's going to be number one, Jordan.
Wait.
Wilkins.
Number one? Okay, number one.
Number one,
Joe Flacco.
Jordan Wilkins.
I did the Joe Flacco.
Check please.
Number one.
Jordan Wilkins and then Justin Jackson for me. Like those two need to be at the top. If they're not already rostered, they should be rostered 100%. And you know, if you need some help for some waiver wire pickups, even tight ends like Logan Thomas is a solid one. There you go. Is a solid one. And check out our videos. We got some good players that you should be adding this week. We'll have the buy and sell tomorrow. You know, Kyle's getting famous over here with this video on the Steelers. What's up? And if there's any other things that you guys want to see, maybe you want a video on, I don't know what it is, getting better at fantasy football. Hey, that's what we're here for. Just let us know in the comments, in the chat here. Let us know, and we'll be happy to make whatever you guys want.
Pick up Marvin Jones.
Yes, Marvin Jones, that's a solid pickup too. Who's the other? Is it like Marvin Hall or something? Who's the other person?
Something Hall. I wish it was Dante Hall.
You wish?
I wish.
Maybe he's going to be a stud. Maybe he's the replacement for Galladay.
Fingers crossed. Maybe if I keep wishing him Kevin Bacon, I'll actually become Kevin Bacon.
Or maybe you'll just become bacon. And I'll
dude.
eat you.
Wow, Kyle.
And one last thing I want to say. This is very important. As you guys probably haven't heard it enough, but go out and vote tomorrow. Go vote. Yeah, go vote, dudes. Big day. I do agree with Sean Bogart on one thing. Tomorrow should be a day that people shouldn't have to go to work. They should just focus on voting and being ready for the big night and get ready.
You make the vote day a
No.
national holiday.
I think I don't understand why it wouldn't be. Like it's one of the biggest.
We still
days in our
celebrate
country.
Columbus Day.
Right on. So why don't we have that day and the day after the Super Bowl? Damn it, a freaking national holiday. That should be one. I don't understand why that day isn't, because I bet that's probably one of the most called off days. Is the day after the Super Bowl. And what you think your employer would be like? All right, we're just not going to come into work this day, you know. So,
Especially if the Steelers are in it this year. Everybody's going to want
really,
to watch
that's
it.
when everybody should really not go to work the next day.
Who's
So,
not going to want to watch that?
Ryan?
True.
I'd watch and root for the other team.
No.
Yeah. What if the other team was Dallas, though?
Well, you know that's not happening.
What do you mean? Danucci time. What do you mean?
All right.
All right.
So wrap it up. Any final thoughts from everybody? Anything?
No, I like Gronkowski to score the first touchdown.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening. You know, we appreciate it. Thank you for being here, being active in the chat. Really appreciate that. And if you haven't, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great evening, everyone. Good luck tonight. See ya.